Hello, visitors to Lollipop Land, and it's the 19th of May, which I think is a Tuesday. I'll have a look. It is, it's Tuesday. That's how sharp I am. Now then, who have we had today on the register? Well, MGG Studios on, what do we call it, YouTube. He's still loving the ukes. I'm not sure if it was this one yesterday, MGG, but this is the one I'm playing today. It's a Mark magnet. It's that sort of finish that could do with a real good clean, to be honest. But fingerprints and stuff like that are just stuff. But it sounds good anyway. And then I had a message from Delphi on TikTok, who quite liked me saying that yesterday was the only 18th of May ever, which it was in 2026, and today is the only 19th of May ever in 2026. Just shuffling around there. I think what I need to do, in case you're concerned, is pour myself a little drop of the shed of the jam. So that goes into my plastic, if I drop it, no glass bits on the floor, mug thing. Or has it got to have a handle on to call it a mug? That's not got a handle on. Anyway, who else did we have? We had Sarah T, my friend Sarah T, came and brought with her Lee, and it's his birthday. So I was going to put my birthday hat on, but it's too far to reach. And then I was going to put my motorbike hat on after that, which I can't reach, because Sarah likes my motorbike hat. But anyway. Happy birthday to Lee. Happy birthday to Lee. Happy birthday to Lee. Happy birthday from me. Yeah, so it's his birthday. I gave him a card because I got a card from my friend Claire. It was her birthday on Thursday, and because I was a new customer to this place that made them, these cards, they sent me another card as a gift, which was like a dedicated, it's not put your own message in or anything, but it was a spare card, so I gave him that card for his birthday. So sorry about the hats, too high up to fetch. Then the Secret Service arrived. Steph/Sylvia, MI18, I think, and Hannah, codename H or M. M's for Maggie, by the way. Dear Maggie. They came and we had a chat. So anyway, at the end of the day, I'm not having a ceiling hoist. But that's okay, because it costs a lot of money and I wouldn't use it. I might go back with me other plan of moving, getting a bungalow where I can access all the rooms instead of just being able to access this room, just about down the hallway, bashing my knuckles, and then the toilet at the end. Can't get in the kitchen anymore. Upstairs, out of the way, there's 3 bedrooms up there and a bathroom, shower. Can't get up there. So anyway, we'll see. Right, so what we're doing, what I'm going to do, as a song today is Summer of '69 by Bryan Adams. And Secret Service Steph stroke Sylvia says it's a running song or jogging or something or other. And then Hannah, codename H or M for Maggie, says, do you know For You Blue, sung by George Harrison? Well, I looked it up and here is a bit of it for her. Because you're sweet and lovely, girl, I love you. Because you're sweet and lovely, girl, it's true. I love you more than ever, girl, I do. Well, I want you in the morning, girl, I love you. I want you at the moment I feel blue. Got to wind the words up because they've gone missing. I'm living every moment, girl, for you. I'll do it in full, maybe tomorrow. Now then, so have I mentioned everybody on my register? Yes, I think so. So, yeah, here we go. I got my first real full string, bought it at the 5 and dime. Oh, I haven't got the tune in my head now. Oh, when I look back now, that summer seemed to last forever. And if I had the choice, yeah, I'd always want to be there. Those were the best days of my life. I got my first real 4-string, bought it at the 5 and dime. Played it till my fingers bled. Here's the summer of '69. And me and some of the guys from school had a band and we tried real hard. Himmy quit, Hodie got married, shoulda known we'd never go far. And when I look back now, that summer seemed to last forever. And if I had the choice, yeah, I'd always want to be there. Those were the best days of my life. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Gonna wind the words up again. Ain't no use complaining when you got a job to do. Spent my evenings out at the drive-in, that's when I met you. Standing on your mama's porch, you told me you'd wait forever. Oh, and when you held my hand, I knew it was now or never. Those were the best days of my life. Whoa, yeah. Summer of '69. And now the times are changing. Look at everything that's come and gone. Sometimes when I play that old 4-string, I think about you, wonder what went wrong. Standing on your mama's porch, you told me that you'd wait forever. Oh, when you held my hand, I knew it was now or never. Those were the best days of my life. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Back in the summer of '69. Yeah, 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 yeah. just needs a little bit of rehearsal, which as always I tend not. Actually, I did play it through a couple of times, but then I always on the night I always mess up. But that's what live music is. Taxi Bob, who's now deceased, is Pearly Gates Tavern. He was the bass player in our band, and he used to insist every time we were a covers band basically, and we used to do rehearsals and that in this Nissen hut. It was a theatre in a Nissen hut at Leconfield Army Base, and I had my drum kit all set up permanently, and then the other Bob and the two Johns and Les, they just had to bring the guitar and an amp. But all my stuff was set up with all my cymbals then. But we'd probably do that summer of '69 or something. And Taxi Bob would start moaning, saying it wasn't like it was on the record. Because he'd been practicing at home in his home studio. So it's identical, his bass playing was identical to the record, but we were playing in the wrong key or something like that. And he used to get really irate about it. Bless him. So I'm sure when Bryan Adams does it himself. In fact, I heard it early. That's why I looked for it. Heard it this morning, and it was a live recording, and the audience was singing along. So he was stopping playing and that, and listening. Let the audience carry the song through. So that's not on the record, is it? That's a recording of a live performance. And it makes it more exciting if it's a bit wrong, doesn't it? But there we are. So, what do I do now? Do a move. I can survive here, okay? The weather gets better, I can start using my garden. But, should I be in like a bungalow for disabled people, where I can wheel myself into the shower, into the kitchen, and the lounge, of course, and then the bedroom. Should be able to access all. So here, it's like a bed sitting here. It's like my kitchen in here because I've got my microwave and my air fryer thing, and my fridge and that. They're all in here. As is my bed and my chairs. Even my electric one here. And of course all my ukuleles. See, that would take a while, wouldn't it? Getting all the ukuleles off the wall and that. And then sticking them back up on the... have to be a council place, I think. I'm going to look and see if my Secret Service contacts can sort me something. I'm sure they can. I got here Aston Martin this morning. I could hear it growling outside, or growl purr. It was a gold-coloured one. I managed to look out the window. It was a gold-coloured one, and I think it had like a screen that went up at the back. When people were shooting at it, and guns that came out the side so they could shoot at people. That's what Secret Service people do. They drive around in Aston Martins, being secret and shooting people and finding me a bungalow. That's lovely. Right, so anyway, what we've done over 14 minutes. I think I'm going to leave it there. I think we're leaving on a high. So good to know that you're watching every day, Hannah. Hopefully every day. And Sarah T, of course. Yeah. And everybody else that watches on a regular. MGG Studios, he's every day. And Caribou_D, he's very regular. Just looking up to see if there's anybody I've missed. Nope. Delphi, this new one. Yeah, if you leave a comment, I'll put your name on the register tomorrow so you can be registered. You're on the register. So you can share and be on the register. not the stair lift, because in a bungalow you wouldn't need one. I've got a stair lift, but I don't manage to get on it once, but it's a bit cramped. There's not enough room for me on it for some reason. And then all the transferring, I've got to get on it and do the safety belt up so I don't fall out. It won't work unless the safety belt's done up. And then you get to the top and you've got to transfer onto something else. And all the time there's risk of falling, whatever. So it's just not really worth the risk, I don't think. But got it installed for free though, because originally I was looking at stair lifts and I got very good sort of correspondence from one stair lift company, and I did them a song, and then they ended up coming here and they did a film about me and stair lift, and the basis of it is, I said, oh, it's great having a stair lift because I've got my upstairs and my downstairs, because I'm still on my legs then. And like when I'm upstairs, that's my sleeping area and showering, whatever. And then coming down without falling down, because I'd always got this fear that I'd fall at the top of the stairs and go tumbling down. You get down in the stair lift. It's like going to work, and then you get down to work into the kitchen, the proper kitchen, not this one. This was just a living room. It wasn't all the fridge and everything was all in there. So I go in there and I got another computer in there, so I'd work on that, make videos, whatever. And then this room here, me and Belly called it the Red Lion because it got a red sofa in it and red curtains for some reason. I got the sofa second hand off. Well, yes, obviously used off a couple of people in the pub and that. And there were smokers. And I had a camper van then, so it's got enough room to put it in. Sofa and, was it 2 chairs or 1 chair? I can't remember. But they just stank of smoke, cigarette smoke. So I got it. It wasn't here, it was to another house that I had. And I had to wash the covers twice to get rid of the smell. And the camper van still stank of smoke just from carrying it from their house to mine for quite a while. Had to put lots of them sort of things hang off your mirrors to make it smell nice. But anyway, that was in here, that was red. And then of course the curtains were red because they've still got curtains. I think I have. It's behind me, there's a curtain there, isn't it? I never do them up. There's one on the door as well. Oh, there you go. Learn something new every day. But I never draw them. Because I don't know why. I don't. If it was the middle of winter, I can't remember if I drew them at winter or not. No, in fact I didn't, because I was in hospital. So I didn't need to draw them. And that's another thing. A load of the doors in this house, my friend Claire took them off because I can't get through with my wheelchair. It's too tight. So all those have got to be put back on again. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll work out, I think. Just need somewhere, Secret Service people, if you're listening, somewhere that's okay for somebody in a wheelchair. And if it's, I think, Secret Service Steph / Sylvia, MI8, I think she mentioned one's on Priory Road, which is more or less where I am. So there's a row of them down here. One of them's got solar panels on the roof. And that was the thing. It was not thundering, it was pouring it down with rain, but hammering it down. And one of the bungalows there has got solar panels on. And when you imagine that, because it's like rain's coming directly onto it, like bouncing and stuff in, it must be like really noisy. But there you go. Get free electric, don't you? You still have to pay for the water. The water will go into drain pipes down, guttering that, go into the rivers, whatever, and then the water board will charge you for collecting the water for them. But there we are. It's got 20 minutes now. That's a long one. Right. Anyway, thanks for listening, everybody, and watching. And please leave comments, and you'll be on the register tomorrow. And I love you and leave you. And thank you. Bye.